Hello, this is Liz. This is my Let's Play of Dragon Age Origins. This is episode 26 now, which is pretty crazy indeed. We are in the Brazilian forest. This is the ruins where all the werewolves live. Now, I must remind everyone, I play with spoilers. I talk about my decisions. So if you don't want to hear spoilers, don't watch this. Right, so let's keep going. Let's go. Let's go. Allons-y. So, secret doors are in some of these areas. Not many.
Be wary. Take that. It has begun.
Oh. Liliana's not gonna do it for me.
It's embarrassing.
It shall be done.
As usual in these places, it's just fighting all the way down. Okay, Liliana, do it.
I'm here. On my way.
Thank you. There's another love letter. I think we've got 7 now. Not lots to go. I think we need like 12. Some of the quests I don't complete, like the Scrolls of Banastor or the love letters. If I don't have them all, oh well. By the end of it. Oh, werewolves. Okay.
It shall be done.
Low level werewolves.
Careful!
Just hit the werewolf. Come on. There's a pile of filth, and that looks like another hidden passage.
I shall do it.
Another dagger. Another bow. A pile of filth, which has elf fruit in it. Fine. Seems a bit gross, but whatever. Then a map. I'm not sure what's down this way, but I think we should probably go check it out real quick. Nope, that transitions to another area, so we'll go to the first area first and then we'll come back and do that. My character keeps getting stuck at the top of stairs.
As you say.
I'm not I don't think it's me. I think there is a lot. I'm going to say there's an awful lot of spiders here. These are dead ends, but you do find some things down here. So I've kind of reached, oh, I don't know, 2/3 of the way through. Let me see what my character says. It says heroic accomplishments. Okay, so we're about the halfway point. Gosh, it doesn't seem like it. It seems like we're a bit further than that. But the deep roads are quite something. As well as we go back to
Be careful!
one moment.
Come, let us end this.
Let's heal. And then just attack the spiders. Poor Alistair.
Addon has won the day.
It really does feel like he's getting beaten up on. Alright. So we're about the halfway point. I'm enjoying playing my mage character more than I thought, but it still doesn't feel like he's got a whole lot of a stake in this
Very
world.
well.
He is just a mage. He's just a mage. He got swept up in it. The mage origin was fine. I mean, it was just fine. I like the powers that he has. They're quite cool.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Ooh, Dalish gloves.
Ask me anything.
Okay. Why don't I ask you to level up? Let's give her... We don't really need to give her more strength. So we'll give her an even 40 dexterity and give her 1 more cunning. And she hasn't got everything in archery. So we'll just try to get her to that. So it hasn't been that bad. I enjoy playing my mage. I do. It's fun. I think that's a werewolf. We'll go back here to the main chamber before we go down there. Oh, you know what? That door that was locked, I don't think we can actually go through right now. I think that's actually locked. You go through that on the way back up. Yeah. Yes, so we need to go down.
I think there's something ahead.
I think there might be. I think there might be, Alistair. And
Right
it
ahead.
is... I think it's a dragon.
Right ahead.
There is. It's a very small
you say.
dragon. So, crushing prison. And then all my good damage stuff.
Alright, battle it is then.
For the fool's day!
You forced our hand.
Come, let us end this. No quarter shall be given.
Absolute violence is a secret. Sometimes. We have done well.
That may have been more interesting had we not already fought 2 dragons. Oh, come on. Get off the traps.
Very well. It is begun.
I feel bad about killing dragons. Poor things, they were just living their lives and we just happened to want to run across them, and I guess
Allow
that's
me.
nature,
I
huh?
could do that for you.
I did kill those 2
Allow me.
dragons, and I never
could do
have
that
done
for
that in any of my playthroughs before. So that was different. I haven't played a mage all the way through. Holy crap! How much inventory do I have? How much inventory do I have left? Oh, okay. Alright. We don't have anybody to give these gloves to. Let's see. I think I gave Liliana some nice gloves. Yeah, she's got those. So I don't really have anybody to give a lot of this stuff to. You know what? I'm just going to destroy this blank vellum. I am not gonna bother with that anymore. Yeah, if worst comes to worst, then I'll give all the party extra weapons and free up some space in my inventory that way. Yes. So now we're in the lower ruins of the ruins in the Brazilian forest. And we're still looking. Oh, we've got ghosts here, ghostly elves here. Nice, take it. He belongs to this pile of bones, which is elf fruit. I wonder if I could make some stuff now. We have a lot of elf fruit. You know how I said we should pick up all the elf fruit? Well, let's do some lyrium potion, and let's do some lesser injury kits. Do we need them? Let's do a couple. And then we'll do a lesser lyrium potion. Because right now... Oh, sorry, Wynn.
As you say. We must fight. Let us do it quickly. Yeah, that's right. What did I tell you?
Let's make this
That was...
Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
Oh. What do you know of this place, Liliana?
People have always spoken of dark and mysterious woods haunted by beings unseen. The Brazilian forest is one such forest. They say the veil is thin here, and spirits from the fade pass over, drifting through the trees and giving them an unnatural and sinister intelligence. It is said that if you feel you are being watched in the Brazilian forest, you are.
Okay, let's talk about something else.
Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
Oh dear. Of course I am, but we should move on. Open to new experiences, that's what I am. And you can see, so I've got nature skills now, so I can see people from further away. That's alright. Okay, so do I have a flame blast. I'll wait till they get a bit closer, and then I'll do a flame blast.
Very well.
And then I shall do... And then my favorite here. I don't think it would be that bad to do Arcane Warrior if I could figure out a way to keep my magic from dying completely.
Another point.
And there's still one over there.
Come and get it! Is that all you've got?
Alistair's getting really good. I think I spec'd him properly. I haven't had to sit him at all this time. He's just been on it.
Very well. I shall do it.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Another sword. A longbow. I will probably get rid of some of this stuff because we really don't need it. We could use the money from it is the only reason why I would keep it. But one of the problems with the... It's my cat. God damn it. With the Brazilian forest is that it just throws stuff at you. Although I love loot, so I mean, it's a mixed blessing. Mixed
What
blessing.
manner of beast?
What manner of beast? Well, it says it's a poisonous spider. So, I'm going to imagine that it is a poisonous
Is
spider.
this?
And there's more poisonous spiders over there.
Shall be done.
Poor Alistair.
Very well.
Always getting it in the neck.
More the fools they!
We have done well.
Okay, nothing to loot there. Trying to stay out of the webs. Of course, Alistair's gonna walk into every single one of them because he's just... You can't stay out of that one. Right, here we are.
Mummy? Mummy no matter, son.
Can you hear me? What are you doing here?
Mummy! Mummy! Mummy!
Calm down. What are you seeing?
Careful! I think they've seen us!
I think they did. One of these days, I'm going to choose a really ridiculous voice for my character. Whoop, that's not what I wanted to do. I almost always choose a really nice voice. And it would be nice to see what somebody else would say.
Let's make this quick!
Okay. I'll paralyze that guy. Right, well that was a few bye guys. Kinda reminds me of Skyrim when you go into the big caverns and there's like 50 skeletons there waiting for you. Okay, I can only pick up a couple more things. 2 more things.
It has begun.
Fancy scroll and a tablet. Ooh, Wynn could have the fancy scroll. Okay. Wynn, would you like a fancy scroll? Wait. First of all, let's see. She's at 100. We really should give the fancy scroll to somebody else. I've already got all of his perks from getting 95 approval. So I kind of got to wait. Okay, so I'll just keep it for now. So there's an elven ritual quest. Okay, the first pictograph depicts a filled earthen jug. A second shows an elf kneeling before the altar and praying. The third shows an elf taking a single sip of water. The fourth shows the elf emptying the remainder of the water in the jug into a pool. The last shows an elaborate doorway. Okay, so this is a ritual we need to complete. But we don't see that until a little bit later. More elf fruit. I might have enough elf fruit now.
You.
Another longbow. In Mass Effect, at least in the first one, you can destroy your weapons and it will give you something. It'll give you some metagel. And I wish we could do that in other games. I think that's really helpful because if you have a lot of loot, you want to do something good with it. What is it, kitty? Okay, I'm gonna go to the right first before we go that way.
It is begun. There is no glory in bloodshed! Shall be done.
I never liked this part. Enough! You forced our
For the fool's day! Come, let us end this.
excellent.
As you say. Go! No quarter shall be given.
Try not to look too incompetent.
Gosh, Alistair's just getting it.
Give them the advantage.
He can take it though. He's good. Whereas Win can't take it at all.
Let's make this quick.
Get off!
Make him brave.
Another point.
Alright. All the things, skeleton stuff. Alright.
We have little knowledge of the magic used by the elves of our Lathan's time. The magisters of Tevinter were more interested in subjugating the elves than recording their history. As it is, I would hazard a guess that the object you're holding is a form of phylactery, meant to hold living essence, perhaps even a spirit of some kind.
This appears to be a phylactery of some kind. The essence of a mage, kept magically preserved. If that were all it is, however, I would be surprised.
Is that blood in there? Whose, I wonder? You'd think it would be all dried up after so long. There must be magic involved.
Touch it. Okay, the presence in the gem is at first alarmed when it sensed your touch. It recoils in fear, and the images that rush your mind are ones of imprisonment and loneliness. I'm sorry, I did not mean to frighten you. The presence calms and then is racked with indecision. Rather than have you leave, it begs you to stay. More images flash through your mind. Time that the presence has spent trapped within the life gem. Time where the presence has slept, gone mad, and then slept again. The presence has no name it can remember. You get the sense of an elf, a mage in glittering silver armor, but this was long ago, remembered as if through a fog. You were once a mage? You see images again of the elf in silver armor, one who is a mage and warrior both. The name for the order he belongs to translates in your mind to arcane warrior. So this is where we pick up the arcane warrior specialization, except I've got a mod that unlocks everything. How did you end up in the gem? You see images of a great battle, elves and humans both screaming and attempting to flee from some terrible presence. What that presence was is blurry and lost to time. The presence fled the destruction by using the life gem, escaping its body. It was sure that someone would come to rescue it, but no one did, not until now. What is an arcane warrior exactly? The presence can remember little. You see images of an order of elven mages who channel their spells into their strength, fighting as arcane warriors to defend their charges. The presence could give you what knowledge remains within it of how to become an arcane warrior. You could become one yourself or teach the knowledge to other mages if you choose. This is all the presence has left to offer any longer, the last of its memories. In return, the presence asks only one thing of you, oblivion. How would I give you the release that you seek? The images that come are faint and uncertain. You see a stone altar and the life gem placed on the altar. The life gem then vibrates and explodes, destroying the presence within forever. The yearning that follows this image is keen and almost hopeless. Yes, I will try to help you. The images become tinged with desperation. The presence cannot remember where the altar is, but it knows the life gem must be placed on it. We will approach the stone altar with the gem. The image that is sent to your mind depict a clear question. Do you still wish to learn the skills of the arcane warrior? The presence is ready to teach you. Yes, give me your memories. The memories flood your mind. They are hazy and incomplete, but enough for any mage to gather a few of the talents that the arcane warriors once possessed. Now the presence asks that you keep your promise, release it from its eternal prison. Place the artifact on the stone altar. The last images from the presence are ones of joy. Oblivion will be a welcome relief. Alistair approves. Great. We didn't have to give him that gift at all. Okay, we might run into problems here. Because I think I might be out. Oh no, I think I can take that. No, inventory full. Yeah, let's get rid of the frost rock. And then we'll start destroying everything with the lowest value. Is in trouble.
Nothing but
Our skill has won the day.
Okay.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Alright. For pity's sake, that cat. That cat. Let's get rid of the iron rings. The last time I played this game, I just left everything. What is up with you? Huh? What is up with you? What is up with you, you little rotten booger? You know what? I should go back. I should go back. I thought... It's okay. I will retrace my steps. I'll come back. I think I missed something back here. This kitty wants my attention. Something fierce. Yes, this is... I definitely missed something. This is where we do the ritual. Okay, so first we take... Okay, we're gonna leave the altar alone. Take the earthen jug. Fill the earthen jug with water. Okay, leave the pool alone. Then we go over here. We're going to examine the carvings on the altar. There seems to be some kind of process involving the altar before the body can be laid to rest. We're going to place the filled earthen jug on top of the altar. We're going to kneel and pray. We're going to examine the earthen jug. We're going to take a single sip. And then we're going to take the earthen jug. And we're going to leave the altar alone. We're going to go to the fountain. And then we're going to pour the water back in. I think I've done that correctly. I did that from memory. Okay, the quest is completed. Ah. Alright, I'm just gonna have a sip of tea before we get going. Because we got a bit of a fight in the next chamber. We've got to kill this shade up here. Well, we're gonna talk to it first. We'll just go past the sarcophagi for now. Okay. Oh, damn it, Alistair, you're right in the way. God.
You really wish to be beaten by an old woman?
Viran Salanon, Ranala Foros.
I think she's probably looking for that child.
Nay, Garan Sudale, Garan!
Do you need help? Are you lost here, spirit?
Iramelashal, Iramelashal!
Okay, so we're just gonna do what we can. I'm gonna put a bubble around the greater shade for now.
This isn't working.
Okay, Alistair, so you should probably fight this other one.
My weapon, there's no weapon!
Alistair, attack the other lady.
I must try another tack.
I'm not hurting
I
it.
should do something else.
And then we'll go ahead.
Is that all you've got?
Another greater shade. Okay, wonderful.
My weapon's not working.
Ready. That's swearing. Okay, go with you.
Brilliant.
Alright, so that was that. Okay, that's the last bit of the Juggernaut armor set, but we can take it for now. We get a Codex Uthanera. Uthanera is an act of reverence. Elves did not age. They're not immortal, but then they go away when they're bored and they go have a nice long sleep. That's called Uthanera. It's a weird, like, twilight realm between death and life. Do we need these studded leather boots? They're tier 6. Just destroy the longbow. We're gonna be rich with all this stuff. That's tier 6. Sort by... you can't sort by lowest value. This dark sponge shortbow is probably really inexpensive. Splint mail. I know I just picked that up, but I think the splint mail is worth more. Okay. At least we got the Juggernaut set. I'll stick it on Sten. And then I hope... I'm planning on taking all of the evil characters to Orzammar. Or at least Orzammar, the upper part of Orzammar. I may not do that for the deep roads. But I'm taking Morgan and Sten and our friends, and I've just... Ooh, glass phylactery. Oh, wait a minute. Take the vial. Okay, here's a Revenant. Paralyzed Revenant.
Damn you!
Didn't work. Okay, Crushing Prison, the Revenant. Alright, okay. That doesn't look like it worked very much either.
You really wish to be beaten by an old woman?
Yeah, he wasn't very happy that I did that. Okay. Why don't we do that? And didn't I have Drain Life as well? We'll Drain Life.
Let's grab some glory!
And then... what else do I have?
Get off!
We must have victory.
There is no glory in bloodshed!
Hey,
Is that all you've got?
we're almost there.
This part takes forever!
Scrap of paper. Okay, we need to get rid of a couple things. We'll get rid of these leather boots. And... this is a tier 3, so we'll destroy the tier 3. And this is a tier 1, we'll destroy the tier 1. The black files. So this is the 4th Corpse Walker. There's another one in the Mage's Tower, so I'm going to go to the Mage's Tower and kill it. At some point. Probably shouldn't have picked that up. Oh well. Come on, man. Make it up the stairs. Have I gone this way? I think so. Okay, so it's down this way now.
Very well.
Okay, there's a lot of traps here, so I'm going to just hold my party. And we're going to do...
Begun.
we're going to wait till they come to us. I said hold! Hold position.
Head.
Hold, Alistair. Oh, for God's sake. That didn't seem to work.
Let's do it quickly. By the Maker!
As you say.
And that's why... okay.
right ahead. Right ahead.
We're gonna group heal.
Right ahead.
This is not working very well, so we're just gonna keep going.
Right ahead.
And then Alistair gets right in front of my... God damn it, Alistair.
Now we do.
You must have
Let's end this. Away with you! Right then. Good. Another down. Very well.
A force strike.
Okay, going now.
Alright. You gotta admire enemies who see you coming and they're like,
Trap right
yeah,
ahead.
all
I
of
shall do
my 20 friends are dead, but you, I will stay
Trap
to
right ahead.
shoot things at
Trap
you.
right ahead. Trap right ahead.
Dalish longbow, okay.
Trap right ahead.
Some more studded leather boots. Tier 6. Ugh. Let's look at the armor. So that's tier 5 and that's tier 6. Let's get rid of anything under tier 6. Let's get rid of this heavy chainmail. Adventurer's Corpse, Adventurer's Journal, Codex. Gax King, cursed his name and the day I heard it. So Gax King, we can find him in Denerim. And
Trap right
we
ahead.
will go to Denerim and find him very shortly.
As you say.
We'll go to Denerim, we'll go to the Circle Tower. There's a couple things I want to do in the Circle Tower. Pardon me. Right, okay. So we need to go this way. I think? Yeah. And the fights in here have been okay so far. We're gonna start running into werewolves and not these archer things.
Is that all you've got?
Glory!
Let's make this quick.
nothing but
I will not. On it.
All right, that's what it is then. Dismount yourself.
Maker! Quickly, we must fight!
I never liked this part. It is done.
Okay. So there's weapons scattered around. And books. It's like somebody lived down here for a while. And then there's a cage over here with human remains in it. Oh, there's an arcane horror. Okay.
It has begun.
Then I'm gonna try to paralyze the
As you
arcane
say.
horror. That didn't work really well.
Shall be done. Blast!
master. Oh dear, it might be too late.
I shall do it.
Okay, hi cat. Hi cat. Hello. You're right in the way. She thinks that this is ridiculous and she doesn't know why I keep doing this all the time. I love her a lot. So. And we're gonna be joined in just a minute by these guys, which is fine.
As you say.
Make a preserve.
Quickly, we must fight! Shall be done.
And another thing about this place, the Brazilian forest, is that we don't get a lot of interesting lore. It is after you enter the ruins, it basically is just a slog. Chainmail, tier 6. Okay, we definitely want this. Got some ashen gloves here, which are pretty cool. A crossbow and heavy chainmail boots. So let's get rid of some of this tier 4 stuff. It's a couple tier 5, but let's get rid of the tier 4 stuff first. Okay, hello cat. What are you even doing, you? What are you even doing? I feel like that way is the way we should go. So we'll go this way first. Yeah, I was right. Short bow, which is tier 5. I'll go ahead and take it because I've got inventory space right now.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
No, you can't, Liliana. Alright, I didn't really want those gloves anyway. Another gift for our friend. Ancient elven armor. Absolutely something we want. So we're gonna get rid of this crossbow because it's only 5. Okay, and we've only got one piece of ancient elven armor, but it's really good for rogue characters.
Allow me. I could do that for
And
you.
I never seem to find all of the ancient elven armor. I can only find like 1 piece or 2 pieces, which kind of sucks. I didn't want the trade manifest anyway, so let's keep going. More fanged skeletons. Gonna light them on fire. Shockbane.
It's begun.
Arcane bolt.
Shall be done.
Okay.
do it.
Get some money.
It has begun.
And then we're gonna go jump in the pool to the lair of the werewolves. I'm not sure why there's a pool that leads to the lair of the werewolves, but that's what it is. And now we get to fight an awful lot of werewolves. Corpse gall. A silver ring, which I don't care about at all.
It has begun. As you say.
Just give me money, game. That's all I care about. So that, yeah, the golden goose thing, I downloaded it because I never have enough money to buy the cool stuff in the game. And it doesn't even work. Ah, here they are.
As you wish.
Let's end this! Alright,
They really don't take that long, do they? Why don't I heal Alistair? And then mass paralyze everyone. Do I still have mass paralyze? I keep forgetting I have it.
here comes trouble! Alright, battle it is then!
Come, let us end this.
Okay, we got a few more left, but a few less than we had before, so that's really good. But Alistair is always out of health, so... I don't need death magic. I need more lyrium potions, but that's not gonna happen. What am I asking?
I shall glory. Very well.
I'll try to be merciful!
Yeah, so we're just gonna
I
fight
shall do it.
werewolves. A
It
lot
shall be done.
of werewolves. So many werewolves. When we just wanted to talk to them. But whatever. It's their choice.
It has begun.
Tier 2, no thanks. And what's over here? This rubble?
Right ahead.
Alistair, wait.
If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
May he be praised!
I think I think shadow werewolves just come out of nowhere.
As you say.
I'm gonna make a killing on werewolf pelts after this.
It shall be done.
Like I was saying, this rebel lesser health poultice, fine. Perfectly fine. Okay, Liliana, you know what you can do. Before Alistair gets all excited.
Trap right ahead.
And this one
As
too.
you like.
Good lord, would I do that thing?
Missed! I think we work well together.
Allow me. I can
Clan
do that
shield,
for
tier 1, no thanks. Oh, there's another pile of filth down here. Darkspawn dagger, tier 3, no thanks. I don't know why they keep giving this stuff to you at this point in the game. Pile of sacks.
It shall be done.
Lester Andrew kit, yes. Okay, I think. Oh, I don't know. Maybe this. I don't know. I can't remember what this bit is, but.
Stop! Brothers and sisters, be at ease. We do not wish any more of our people hurt. I
that's
ask
a
you
relief.
this now, outsider. Are you willing to parley?
Yes, I've been wanting to talk the entire time. We are talking right now, aren't we? So talk.
Not with me. I have been sent to you on behalf of the lady. She believes you may not be aware of everything you should be.
You know, then I want to talk to her.
She means you no harm, provided your willingness to parley in peace is an honest one.
Of course. If you were willing to talk, why didn't you talk earlier, you dumbasses?
Swiftrunner did not think it would matter. The lady disagrees, and since you have forced your way this far, we must acquiesce to her wishes.
Then take me to the lady.
Follow me. But I warn you, if you break your promise and harm her, I will come back from the Fade itself to see you pay.
And then you would surely die. Very impressive. Get on with it.
I bid you welcome, mortal. I am the Lady of the Forest.
So, a lot of guys are really taken with her. I can't believe. I think there's two main reasons why. She seems like a nice enough lady. I'm glad we have this chance to talk.
Do not listen to him, lady. He will betray you. We must attack him now.
Hush, Swiftrunner. Your urge for battle has only seen the death of the very ones you've been trying to save. Is that what you want?
No, my lady. Anything but that.
And the time has come to speak with this outsider, to set our rage aside. I apologize on Swiftrunner's behalf. He struggles with his nature.
As do we all, lady.
Truer words were never spoken. But few could claim the same as these creatures, that their very nature is a curse forced upon them. No doubt you have questions, mortal. There are things that Zathrian has not told you.
Of course. Of course he hasn't told me anything. Such as?
It was Zathrian who created the curse that these creatures suffer. The same curse that Zathrian's own people now suffer. Centuries ago, when the Dalish first came to this land, a tribe of humans lived close to this forest. They sought to drive the Dalish away. Zathrian was a young man then. He had a son and daughter he loved greatly. And while out hunting, the human tribe captured them both.
The humans tortured the boy, killed him. The girl they raped and left for dead. The Dalish found her, but she learned later she was with child. She killed herself.
Oh gosh. So Zathrian cursed them?
Zathrian came to this ruin and summoned a terrible spirit, binding it to the body of a great wolf. So Witherfang came to be. Witherfang hunted the humans of the tribe. Many were killed, but others were cursed by his blood, becoming twisted and savage creatures.
Twisted and savage, just as Witherfang himself is. They were driven into the forest. When the human tribe finally left for good, their cursed brethren remained, pitiful and mindless animals.
Until I found you, my lady. You gave me peace.
I showed Swiftrunner that there was another side to his bestial nature. I soothed his rage and his humanity emerged. And he brought others to me.
Okay. So, why didn't you rejoin human society?
They are still cursed, mortal. The bestial side of their nature cannot be denied, and this places them forever outside of the company of their people. We seek to end the curse. The crimes committed against Zathrian's children were grave, but they were committed centuries ago by those who are long dead. Word was sent to Zathrian every time the landships passed this way, asking him to come, but he has always ignored us. We will no longer be denied.
We spread the curse to his people, so he must end the curse to save them.
Please, mortal. You must go to him. Bring him here. If he sees these creatures, hears their plight, surely he will agree to end the curse.
So we have choices here. We can go talk to Zathrian. We can kill all the elves. We can kill Witherfang. So if we kill Witherfang, these everybody here, then that does sort of end the curse because all the cursed people are dead. If you kill all the elves and you kill Zathrian, that also ends the curse because Zathrian cursed them. But you kill all the elves and some of them are nice people. So if you kill all the werewolves, it does end the curse, but these are some of them must be nice people too. So the only really good thing you can do is go and grab Zathrian. You really have no... I mean, I've never seen anyone choose anything other than try to talk Zathrian into stopping the curse. And that's really the best way to do it. So I'm going to go bring Zathrian.
Tell him if he refuses, I will ensure that Witherfang is never found. He will never cure his clan. Outside of this chamber, the passage leading back to the surface has been opened for you. Return with Zathrian as soon as you can.
Kitty! I don't know if you can hear her. She's just going really nuts. Such a little silly cat. Passage to other level. That's the one that was locked, and I said we couldn't get into. But we have a couple of bits of stuff down here we can loot, so I'm gonna loot that first. Tier 4, no thanks.
Very well.
Elf fruit, yes please. And there's a sarcophagus back here as well. Which has a short bow. Which is tier 6. So let's go get Zathrian and come back. And there's a treasure pile. It is kind of silly. I think maybe the people who made Dragon Age thought that you'd go back up to the surface without having to come back and go back forth all the time. And here we are, back to the upper level. I keep getting stuck on the stairs. And there's Zathrian. Yay, you showed up.
Ah, and here you are already.
How did you get here? Wouldn't the forest keep you out?
I am a keeper, with access to powers your king has long forgotten. I was never barred from this place. There was no way to tell what would happen once you reached this ruin, so I decided to come myself.
We need to talk.
Yes, there will be plenty of time for that. Did you acquire the heart?
No, I didn't.
You didn't? May I ask then, why
Hello,
are you
Mimi.
leaving the ruin?
Hi. Do you know about the ruin? Why didn't you tell me?
There was no need. I knew you would find it, and I did not care to give you a history lesson about things that have no bearing on your purpose here. But it seems the spirit convinced you to act on her behalf. Might I inquire what she wants?
Zathrian's kind of a dick. She won't summon Witherfang unless you break the curse. No, what is it that you think she wants?
To survive, I suspect. That is the common nature amongst all such creatures, the will to survive. You do understand that she actually is Witherfang?
I thought so.
She is the powerful spirit of this ancient forest that I summoned long ago and bound in the body of the wolf. Her nature is that of the forest itself. Beautiful and terrible, serene and savage, maiden and beast. She is the lady and Witherfang both, two sides of a single being. The curse came first from her. Those she afflicted with it mirrored her own nature, becoming savage beast as well as human.
The curse came first from you.
They attacked my clan, and they were the same savages then that they have ever been. They deserve to be wiped out and not defended. Come, I will accompany you back to the ruin. Let us go and speak to the spirit, and I will force her into Witherfang's form. He may then be slain and the heart taken.
I assure you the werewolves have regained their minds.
Even so, they are still the same worthless creatures that their ancestors were. They deserve nothing more than the misery they possess. This is not your battle, Grey Warden. Let us just take the heart and be done with it.
Won't you at least consider talking to them?
Why? You claim they have regained their minds, but they are still savage beasts. Their nature is unchanged. All they want is revenge, or a release that I will not give them. No, let us take the heart and end it.
Do you still have so much hatred after all this time?
You were not there. You did not see what they did to my son, to my daughter, and so many others. You are not Dalish. How can you know how we had to struggle to be safe? How could I have let their crimes go unanswered?
Let's see. So your answer is to let them suffer forever?
Tell me, if you held your own daughter's lifeless body in your arms, would you not also have sworn an eternity of pain on those who did such to her?
I might have, but who is being punished now?
Very well. You wish me to go and talk? I will do so. But what if it is only more revenge they wish? Will you safeguard me from harm?
I will unless you attack first.
I fail to see the purpose behind this, but very well. It has been many centuries now. Let us see what the spirit has to say. So here you are, spirit.
She is the lady of the forest. You will address her properly.
You've taken a name, spirit? And you've given names to your pets? These beasts who follow you?
It was they who gave me a name, Zathrian. And the names they take are their own. They follow me because I help them to find who they are.
Who they are has not changed from whom their ancestors were. Wild savages, worthless dogs. Their twisted shape only mirrors their monstrous hearts.
He will not help us, lady. It is as I warned you. He is not here to talk.
No, I am here to talk, though I see little point in it. We all know where this will lead. Your nature compels it, as does mine.
It does not have to be that way. There is room in your heart for compassion, Zathrian. Surely your retribution is spent.
My retribution is eternal, spirit. As is my pain. This is justice, no more.
Are you certain your pain is the only reason you will not end this curse? Have you told the mortal how it was created?
He said he summoned you and bound you to a wolf.
And so he did. Witherfang and I are bound as one being. But such powerful magic could not be accomplished without Zathrian's own blood.
Blood mage.
You have rediscovered the immortality of their ancestors, Zathrian, but that is not true. So long as the curse exists, so do you.
No! That is not how it is!
Blood magic is evil. Mages are very dangerous. Mages can cause multi-generational harm. It's so Zathrian's death will end the curse? Maybe just how far will you go for your revenge, Zathrian?
I did it for my people. I did it for my son and my daughter. For them, for justice, I would do anything.
The curse would not end with Zathrian's death. His life, however, relies on its existence. And I believe his death plays a part in its ending.
Then we kill him! We tear him apart now!
For all your powers of speech, you are beasts still. What would you gain from killing me? Only I know how the ritual ends, and I will never do it.
Ha! You see? We must kill them all!
See? They turn on you as quickly. Do what you have come here to do, Grey Warden, or get out of my way.
I won't help you do this, Zathrian.
We're standing for what's right here, no matter what.
Then you die with them. All of you will suffer as you deserve.
Okay, so now we go for Zathrian. We'll paralyze him.
Must not exhaust our supplies.
And then, well, crushing presence. And then we'll just throw all the damage at Zathrian. And I'll keep an eye on everybody's health as well. There's a lot to do.
Come and get.
Why don't I turn on my asthma? And then I'm just gonna do as much damage to Zathrian as I can. And I will also bubble Zathrian now. While we get rid of some of these. Okay, Alistair, I want you to fight not him. I want you to fight Zathrian, please. Win, heal everybody. Oh, her group heal is not doing well. Okay. Alistair, fucking hit Zathrian, please. God's sake. Almost back to paralyzed. Yes, we will do this. Alistair, attack Zathrian. Come on, man.
No more.
Okay.
I cannot defeat you.
Finish it. Kill him now.
No! Don't kill him! Please, lady, stop him!
No, Swift Runner. We will not kill him. If there is no room in our hearts for mercy, how may we expect there to be room in his?
I cannot do as you ask, Spirit. I am too old to know mercy. All I see are the faces of my children, my people. I cannot do it.
Hasn't this gone on long enough, Zathrian?
Perhaps I have lived too long. This hatred in me is like an ancient, gnarled root. It has consumed my soul. What of you, Spirit? You are bound to the curse just as I am. Do you not fear your end?
You are my maker, Zathrian. You gave me form and consciousness where none existed. I have known pain and love, hope and fear, all the joy that is life. Yet of all things, I desire nothing more than an end. I beg you, Maker, put an end to me. We beg you, show mercy.
You shame me, Spirit. I am an old man, alive long past his time.
Then you will do it? You will end the curse?
Yes, I think it is time. Let us put an end to it all.
It's over. She's gone, and we're human. I can scarcely believe it.
I can. Look at those fingers. Blah. I do good work. Time to pay up. Ha! Okay, what are you gonna do now?
We'll leave the forest, I suppose. Find other humans, see what's out there for us. It should be quite interesting, don't you think? Thank you. We'll never forget you.
Okay. So one thing I have never done... Oh, I'm Alistair right now. That's silly.
It has
Okay,
begun.
one thing I've never done is go this way. Wait.
Very well.
Ice arrows, yes, thank you. Goodness, there's lots here actually.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Tier 5 helmet, no thank you. A tier 6 helmet, but I'm at capacity, so I'm not gonna bother. A scroll of Banner stored. You're kidding me. You found them. I found them. Holy crap, I found them. Oh my lord, I found them. I don't believe it.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Have you given any
Oh,
thought to
God.
what Anarin said? There is wisdom in his words. You are a mage, and you could be what the Circle needs most.
I would love to return to the Circle if I could.
Your life as a Grey Warden has given you a chance to venture abroad, farther than many mages have been. You've seen the world, dealt with kings and lords, Templars and apostates. You've seen the good and bad of all of these. You could bring these experiences back to the Circle, improve it with what you know. It will take time, but it can be done. Slowly.
I'll think about it. See, the thing is that my guy, he's a Grey Warden more than anything else. I think that if I was him, I'd retire and do part of my time in the Circle and then go traveling as a Grey Warden. So I'd have double duties. It's like my hometown would be the Circle, but then I would go out on forays and stuff and kill Darkspawn.
I will not live to see the Circle rebuilt and made stronger and more glorious. This will be a dream I take to my grave. It doesn't have to be a dream for you.
Another tier 5 axe. No thanks. Oh, for God's sake, my cat. She just wants attention. That's all she wants. That's all she wants. She's just being silly. Why are you doing it? I see you. I have been at work all day and then I came directly home and I decided to play Dragon Age immediately and now she's like, this ain't cool. This ain't cool. Take the money and run. Another glass phylactery.
As you say.
Yes, we're going to kill... Take it. Okay, we've got another Revenant here.
Very well.
We're gonna paralyze it.
Watch out!
It doesn't want to be paralyzed, so... Crap.
Don't give them the advantage! Now you fall!
Now we're going to the...
There is no glory in bloodshed!
Oh, there definitely is not.
Away with you!
Gonna heal Alistair.
Blast!
You should run while you can.
I will not allow it.
Come, let us end this.
There. Nothing to
I never liked this part.
God damn it. Okay, that's 2 out of the 4 Revenant. There's another scrap of paper. Oh, 5 ones. 6 thumbprints. 5 thumbprints. I don't know where they all are, but...
Allow me. I could do that for you.
Trade manifest. Right. So we've done that bit, which is good. And then we'll go out through the side door over here to the left. And it would be great if they gave you a shortcut to the Dalish elf village. But they don't. You have to trek the entire way. Oh! Right, so we'll go back to the Brazilian forest from the ruins. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Crap! Alright, where were we? We want to be on the other side. Oh, alright, okay. Fine. Yeah, so I've been thinking about playing Dragon Age 2. It's my least favorite. This was that tombstone, wasn't it? I think we've already done that. Yep. And that was the camp, wasn't it? Oh, that was the Grand Oak Clearing. And I've been wondering what class to play. Dragon Age 2, you have to be a human. They didn't have enough time, I think, to fit in. The hell? Oh, black bear. We don't have to attack the black bear. There wasn't enough time to put in the elves. Okay, fine. Great bear, fine. Paralyzed. Didn't want to be paralyzed. Fine.
There is no glory in bloodshed.
I've gotten to the point where I can solo bears, which is kind of cool. Even without armor. Denner a mercenary. Oh, I must not have picked up some loot when I was here last time. Oh, fruit. Some elf fruit out there as well. Not that I really need it because I've got... Oh, I'm not going to bother with that. I really don't need more elf fruit. Come on, Lit. Wind, get out of the way. Okay. So that you're a human. You can be male or female. You can be, yes, a rogue, a fighter.
It is done.
Whoop.
The essence of the wolf's heart has banished all traces of cursed blood from the hunters. It is too bad that Zathrian had to die. I felt it when he departed. I think he was ready to go.
I'm not gonna badmouth him to his clan. I'm just gonna say I'm sure he was.
It will be difficult to fill Zathrian's shoes. He was our keeper for many centuries, and he will be sorely missed. But I am keeper now. Let me say it officially then. I hereby swear to uphold the terms of the ancient contract our people formed with the Grey Wardens. Call, and we shall come, with great speed and purpose, and we shall strike at your foes. This I swear.
Sweet. How long before you're ready?
It will be some time. The curse leaves the hunters slowly, and they must regain their strength before they are ready to fight. It has been a long time since the Dalish marched to war, but I trust that in the end, we shall make a difference for you.
Fine. Thanks, Lanaya. Songbook. Crap. And we've got a lovely little song, Uthanera.
Now that the forest is clear, I am free to hunt a pelt of my own. Then Gaina will be mine.
Yep, that was the idea.
You have returned. Is there any chance you have news of Delilah?
I do, I'm afraid.
You have news? Have you found her? Are you certain?
She gave me her scarf.
That is her scarf. Where did you find her? What's become of her?
She died from the curse. Zathrian told you the truth.
The Keeper told me the truth? Are you certain?
Absolutely, and she sends you her love as well.
Oh, I see. At least she is at peace. Here is the amulet, as I promised. Now I should go and make arrangements. I must mourn my wife as is proper. Dareth Shira, fare you well.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna tell him that his wife died in pain. It's just not necessary, you know?
We are working hard to make enough equipment for all of the hunters. Our armaments will be superior to anything else you find on the battlefield.
I'd like to barter with you.
I am no merchant, but I have plenty that you may need.
What I need to do is get rid of stuff. Let's get rid of all this stuff. They'll give us some money. I don't think that... Spellweaver is good. Tier 3 and Tier 7. We'll get rid of the Tier 3 stuff. I want to keep the ancient armor. I don't think we need the heavy chainmail boots or the chainmail. I'm not sure what Zev has, so I'm going to keep that just for now. Hello, Ripple. This is my cat. She says hello. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Hello. She's, She thinks it's my job to pay more attention to her. Poor little girl. Won't be too much longer. Gosh, I have a lot of stuff now. I don't need it all. But I don't want to spend time right now getting rid of it. I'll just get rid of some of the stuff. Like this lifestone, this quartz, that stuff. When you first play the game, it is quite amazing how much you pick up, and you just can't figure out what things are worth and what things you should get rid of, because you have to get rid of stuff. So I've been playing it often enough that I know... Oh! Concentrator agent, cool. I've played it often enough that I kind of know what I need to get rid of. I do keep more stuff in my inventory than is really good for me, but that's the way it is sometimes. Okay. This is a gift for Zev.
We are working hard to make enough equipment for all of the hunters. Our armaments will be superior to anything else you find on the battlefield.
I found some iron bark for you.
Truly? Let me see. Yes, that is indeed iron bark, and a substantial quantity of it as well. Well done. An agreement is an agreement, and I will craft something from this wood for you. What would you like? A bow? Or perhaps a breastplate?
Let's have a long... Well, I've never had a breastplate. Let's get a breastplate. I
Moving
might
in.
just sell it.
I will craft it myself. Watch if you prefer. It will not take long. And I've reformed the wood to my will. A Dalish breastplate for you. May it serve you well.
Okay. So we got Verathorn's armor, which isn't too bad. Not too bad. Tier 6. Right. There's nothing else in here for us. Oh, we missed one. God of the Craft.
It shall be done.
I was hoping we would level up, but we haven't been able to level up. Gaina, let's talk to Gaina real quick.
We owe you thanks for all you've done. Without you, our clan would be grieving the loss of many more...
Fine. Travel to the Brazilian forest and slay the cabal of Maleficarum. So we've already got the Brazilian forest and the Circle Tower. I don't know that we've got Dunram and the Deep Roads. Still some stuff to do in Dunram. Do we have toxin samples? I'm fine leaving that one. And Blackstone and regulars. Can't do that yet. Haven't found that yet. Haven't found that yet. Oh, he's got the blight. Okay. Well, I think we're done for
now.
Here for now. So we're gonna go back to camp.
So, you know that I'm a Templar, right?
I believe what I heard was that you were not, in fact, a Templar. You were trained as one before you became a Grey Warden.
That's right. But I still have all the abilities of one, of course. That doesn't make you nervous.
Should it? I am no apostate. Perhaps you should be directing this question at Morrigan.
She claims not to be afraid of me. Or anything, really. But you've had more experience with the Templars than her. I know how mages can sometimes...
The Templars serve a function, and a necessary one. If what has happened at the tower proves anything, it is that we mages can be dangerous, even to ourselves.
That's one way of looking at it.
And regardless, you seem like a decent enough young man. If you decide to slaughter me out of hand, I'm sure you would at least inform me first, no?
Oh, sure. Count on it.
Forgot to level up Win. Okay. Let's give her some constitution. She's really lacking in constitution. Then let's give her I feel like we were gonna go somewhere with her last time. Let's give her an arcane shield. Right, so we pretty much finished the Brazilian forest. I should just... There's the Hollow, which we can't do, and Camen's Lament, which we're not going to do. So we've kind of finished the Brazilian forest.
It has begun.
Gonna go to the party camp. We're gonna talk to everybody now. Actually, first, we're gonna dole out gifts. We're not gonna give Wynn a fancy scroll, so we've got... Alistair is on 99. Lillian is on 100. Wynn is on 100. So really, we really don't need to do anything else with those characters, really, if we don't want to. Zev has these Dalish gloves.
Gloves? You're giving me gloves? What for?
I thought you might like them.
I did not mean to sound ungrateful. It is just... Wait, these are Dalish, are they not? My mother was Dalish, and had a pair very similar to these. The leather was less thick, and it had more embroidery, but these are very close, and quite handsome.
You're welcome.
Do I seem surprised? Perhaps I am. Still, I appreciate the fact that you even thought of me. No one has simply given me a gift before.
I've given you several. Okay. So Zev is at a cool 77. Stun is at 76. And Morgan is at 90. So... let's give Morgan this silver medallion.
A fine gift. You have my thanks.
That should give her... no. Sev and Stun and Shale. So Shale's the one I have very little approval with. So I'm going to try give Shale this painted skyball.
I'm to keep this, am I? Fine.
I don't need to give anybody the Sandrasti's Grace, so I'll give that to Shale as well.
Terrible idea.
Ah, she won't even take it. Fine, I'll give it to Sten.
Unwise.
Ah.
Oh, how dear of you. Thank you so...
Okay, Shale have an oxbone.
I'm to keep this, am I?
Yes.
Fine.
Take it. And then also this fancy scroll.
I'm to keep this, am I? Fine.
Well, that could have gone better, but I got a couple more points anyway. I don't think I've got anything else for her. Cat's going crazy. Need to get rid of these wolf pet pelts. There we go. I got some moderate strength from her.
What say you?
Care to answer some questions?
By all means.
What is your opinion of the Dalish?
I know little enough of the Dalish other than the fact that my mother was one, or so I was told. She had fallen in love with an elven woodcutter and accompanied him back to the city, leaving her clan behind for good. And there, of course, the woodcutter died of some filthy disease and my mother was forced into prostitution to pay off his debts. Oldest tale in the book.
Okay, was he your father? I don't want to ask that because I'll ask it.
How should I know? My mother was a whore, as you'll recall. None of the other elven boys in the whorehouse knew their fathers. I was not so unusual. I didn't know my mother either, of course. She died giving birth to me. My first victim, as it were. We were all raised communally by the whores. It was a happy enough existence, ignoring the occasional beating. Until eventually I was sold to the crows. I brought a good price, so I hear.
And yet you're oddly cheerful about it all.
It could have been much worse. Shall I tell you about what happened to the other whorehouse boys who did not fetch a decent price with the crows? Surely your life has not been so idyllic. People like you and I are not the product of happy lives of contentment, after all.
Let's just agree with him. You can say that again.
My original point is that my mother's Dalish nature was always a point of fascination for me. Through all the years of my crow training, the one thing of my mother's that I possessed was a pair of gloves.
See, here
they
we
were
are.
Of Dalish make.
I've already
I knew
given
that
it to him.
much, and beautiful. I had to keep them hidden, of course, as we were not allowed such things. Eventually, they were discovered, and I never saw them again.
Okay. But you don't think of yourself as Dalish?
Not at all. I think of myself as Antivan. Still, that did not stop me from running off to join a clan when I drew near Antiva City once. Naturally, the reality did not live up at all to the fantasies I had constructed as a boy, staring at those gloves. But such is life. Come, enough talk of the Dalish. Let us move on.
Okay.
What say you?
Care to answer some questions?
By all means.
Let's just move on.
What say you?
I want to discuss something personal.
Again? I'm game.
Never mind. Okay. Whoop. Clicked on Stan.
What is your wish, Kadan?
Aw, see, he likes me now. I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Actually, never mind.
Very well.
I want to discuss something you mentioned.
Speak, then.
That's enough for now.
Then I suggest we move on.
Let's go.
As you wish.
Yeah, he's kind of out of dialogue, which sucks. Okay, Alistair.
Ask away.
Oh, I have some questions.
Of course.
Tell me about the Grey Wardens.
Such as they are.
I have no more questions.
About the Grey Wardens, anyhow.
We're out of dialogue.
Fair enough. Ask away.
Never mind. Right, okay. Zev had some new things to say about the Dalish. Okay, Lil.
I was just thinking about what happened to the elves, and I'm reminded of a song sung to me many years ago. It was when my mother died. And this wise elven woman comforted me and told me that we shouldn't fear death or hate it. Death is just another beginning. One day, we must all shed our earthly bodies to allow our spirits to fly free.
That is comforting.
It's a beautiful sentiment, I think. One that brings peace and hope to the grieving.
Oh god, okay. We'll listen to the song. I won't fast forward. Okay, I'm done. When?
Thank you so much.
This is about an Aaron, I assume?
Yes. You led me to an errand. You persisted, even though I was sure all you were going to find was a dead end.
I'm glad I could help. Well, Habit, it always feels good to get resolution.
I will never be able to repay you for what you've done for me. Finding an errand allowed me to bring that chapter of my life to a close. I feel free. A great weight has been lifted off my heart. This moment, it feels like the moment before the sunrise, when all the world is still, holding its breath, waiting for first light. I can stop thinking about my past and look forward to the future. Thank you, my friend. You will always have my gratitude.
Wynn is so deep. She's so deep. Okay, allied supply crates. Crafting materials? All death roots. I knew I was saving them for some reason. Turn in crafting materials. All neat mushrooms. Not giving them my elf roots. No, nope, nope. Runes? We're gonna give them all the novice runes. Coins. I could probably give 10 sovereigns. And that's pretty good.
We will make good use of what you have brought us, Warden.
Shale, my friend.
It speaks.
It does. It has some questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
It does not. Are those crystals in your skin? I think I asked her about that. I'll just ask
I like
again.
to think of them as accessories.
Do all golems have them? She doesn't know. What do they do?
I suspect that it is an art that was practiced when golems were more, commonplace. My former master collected whatever lore he could find on the subject. He searched far and wide to collect what crystals he could and then added them. It is not an unpleasant sensation.
It's a dwarven thing, then.
So I would assume. My former master enjoyed poking around the ruins in the deep roads after all, and bartering with others who did. As I understand it, the crystals allow me to alter the flow of magic around me. Wilhelm had hoped to turn me into a battery of mana, something he could tap at will.
That sounds like an excellent idea. I don't think she's gonna like that. Did he succeed?
Not really. Although now that I think of it, these attempts may be what caused my disruption. Some of the crystals increase the presence of mana, some absorb or reflect spells. There are various kinds. All I can promise is that should it ever find one of these crystals, I can likely tell it the function and what it would do if added to me.
I don't want to take advantage, Shale.
Why not? I don't get to wear clothing and other adornments like the rest of you creatures, after all. That answers its question, I assume? Unless it has more.
You watched that village day and night for years?
I do not sleep, so yes. And I thank it for reminding me. Try to imagine, if it will, what it would be like to be surrounded by nothing but boring peasants, all oblivious to it.
It's imagining right now. I'd agree. Just agree with her. Yes, that would be rather horrid.
And then there were the birds. A whole village full of pigeons and ravens and sparrows all perching on me day in and day out.
Sounds a little messy.
Those foolish villagers would spread birdseed near me, drawing the birds, because they thought having birds perch on me was quaint. Quaint! If there hadn't been the occasional kind soul to scour me clean, I don't care to discuss this anymore.
That she approves. That's
it
nice.
Speaks.
It does. It has some questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
It's been told you killed your former master.
Oh, how interesting. Certainly I remember having a master. My memories of what happened to him are vague.
Vague, but not non-existent.
Clever and true. Oh, very well. Let me see what I can recall. My former master enjoyed experimenting upon me. I remember that much. There was tinkering with spells, and then the crystals. He was very eager to alter my function, I think.
Alter you? Why? You're fine as you are.
Flattery. And obvious flattery,
She
too.
likes it.
I feel warm and fuzzy inside. He possessed my control rod, and back then, it would have prevented me from doing anything he did not command me to, no matter how I might have wished to. So what happened? I am unsure. He was experimenting, and then nothing.
Are you sure? Nothing at all?
There was pain. I do not feel it as soft creatures do, so the memory is an odd one. And then he was gone. I was standing where I was, in the village, and I could no longer move. The villagers came, poked and prodded me in fear, and then realized they could neither move me nor destroy me, so they simply left me. And in time I forgot I hadn't stood there all along.
That must have been terrible. I'm sorry.
In fact, at first I found it more of a relief. For so many years I'd had to leap to that little toadstool's every command. Get this, pick up that, put it down, pick it up again. The gall! At first I'd hoped he'd simply decided to leave me there paralyzed. An acceptable trade-off. After years passed, I simply stopped caring.
Maybe it has something to do with your crystals. See, I don't believe you. That's a kind of a terrible thing to say anyway to anybody. Sounds like you had a good rest. No, she won't think so. Maybe it has something to do with your crystals. Maybe. So it could happen again then. Oh, I don't want to say that. So I'm going to ask about the crystals.
Possibly. Except that he was not experimenting with the crystals at the time, I think. But my memory is not good. It may be correct. Whatever the mage did seemed to render the control rod useless, for which I should be thankful, yes? And provided it doesn't decide to copy his experiments, not that I would allow it, it is nothing to fear from me. Much.
Sounds good to me.
The things that it fights, and it fights things often, that is a different story. Let us get back to the walking and the fighting. My stone is beginning to itch again.
She approves again. Oh, there's one more thing to ask her, so I'm going to go ahead and ask her.
It speaks.
It does. It has questions.
It doesn't have better things to do.
It doesn't. You don't seem to like human much.
That is true. I do not. I'm not interested in getting into a discussion on the subject, however. Ask another time. If it is done asking overly obvious questions, let us find some humans to throw off a cliff or something.
Okay. Well, alright. Let's talk to Morrigan.
What comes, my friend?
I'd like to ask you something.
So, full of questions, are you?
Never mind.
What comes, my friend?
I'd like to discuss something personal.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Never mind. Okay, so she's out of... She is out of dialogue 2. Okay. Ooh, Morgan is at 96. So really, Shale is the one we really have to worry about. Okay. So I'm taking Shale into the deep roads. But I don't think I'll take Shale to the dwarves. I don't think she actually has very much to say. I don't think there's anything I really want to do at camp either. Except maybe sell stuff. But we can sell stuff in Orzammar. That's no problem at all. Oh, I was gonna give... What does Sten have? So, it gives him a lot of resistance to everything. It does not give him stamina regen. What does it give him? The helm gives him a wonderful amount of stamina. Oh gosh. I think the Juggernaut stuff is better. I do. Even if it is tier 6, it's got less armor. The fatigue is almost the same. We'll leave him with that. I don't know.
It shall be done.
Okay, so like I said, I'm taking Zev.
Yes.
I'm taking Morgan, and I'm taking Sten.
Yes.
To Orzammar. This might be a terrible idea if we get attacked on the way because I don't have my win. Just looking at all the locations. So yeah, let's go to Orzammar. Right. Okay, we've got Elven. Oh, okay, since we're leaving the Brazilian forest, we've got elves. Got Herlocks. I don't know if we've got any alphas or anything. But we do have people to level up, so I was hoping I would... Oh, but I can't level them up in combat. Oh, this could be very bad. This could be very bad. Alright. We'll just do what we can. I will just try to keep an eye on everybody. I'm gonna bubble this shriek for the moment.
Cross me and you shall pay!
As you say.
Too easy!
Shall we done?
Stun is really low on health, so I will heal him.
Very well.
And where is stun? Stun is just... Okay. Group heal. And paralyze the shriek. We'll get rid of the shriek real quick before we try anything else. Heal stun. And then we shall defeat these guys.
Very well.
Okay, we didn't do too badly there. And the elves seem to have lived. That's handy.
As you say.
Give me all your money.
It is begun.
I can always give that to the elves. More elf fruit, yay!
Our tribe fights for you, Warden.
You do. I saved a couple of you people anyway. Yes. I will stop this recording fairly shortly. It is over 2 hours now. But I did want to go to Orzammar first and level everyone up. In fact, I shall level everyone up first. Bellissimo yourself, Sevron. Okay, he's only got 3, so I'm going to sink them all in strength because I want to give him better armor. And... Let's do Punisher.
Command me.
Command you, I shall. I'll level up Morgan. She's got an awful lot of everything because I haven't I haven't given her anything at all. I'll give her 2 cunning and then everything else is willpower and magic. We'll give her nature. Well, no, I don't want to give her that. I'll give her master combat training and she just need herbalism because we got wind, so I'll put that in. Let's give her flying swarm. Let's give her all the shapeshifter stuff. Blizzard is not that great. Affliction hex, alright. Sleep, sure. Waking nightmare, yes. Death magic was really boring. There we go. Let's give her some hexes. I have no idea how that's gonna play. But let's try it. Stun. My friends. Let's level you up. Let's give you all the constitution. And let's give you... I can't give you anything, can I? That needs 12 cunning. Maybe I will give you 1 less. No. Let's give you another combat thing. Death blow. Yes, yes, that's what we want, Stan. Is that what we want? No, we want this. Oh, pity's sake. Alright. I have no idea how this Morgan thing will play, but we're just gonna try it and see what happens. Hello, kitty. Hello. She's right behind me. She's very silly. She's lying right against my butt. As kitties do. I think we may have already done all this, you know?
I demand an audience. You insult all of Ferelden with your... King Loghain will not...
Vieta! This land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
I have urgent need to talk to your king.
Who doesn't? If I don't get in, no one should.
Hey, no butt.
Orzammar has no king. Endrin Idukan returned to the stone not 3 weeks ago, sick over the loss of his sons. The Assembly has gone through 12 votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
I am a Grey Warden. This treaty obliges Orzammar to aid me.
The Wardens killed King Kaelin and nearly doomed Ferelden.
Oh my
They're
God.
sworn enemies of King Loghain.
This again.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
Kitty.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
Silly, silly girl. I'm gonna intimidate him. Run to your false king. The dwarves will not hear him today.
You'll hear of this.
Yeah.
King Loghain will see you quartered.
King Loghain. Oh.
You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
Loghain is gonna be sliced from head to toe. Okay. Orzammar, isn't it gorgeous? This is the entryway. It's got this lovely bit of lava flowing from the ceiling. And, yeah, I think that's where we're gonna leave it. Here's our lovely party. Isn't that amazing? We've got Zev, Morgan, Sten. You know what? I can't help it. I want to see if I get anything better for Zev. Yeah, those are better. And we got Dalish boots. We've got to get him better armor. I think I might have some at in the chest, but really he needs to level up another time, and then I can give him stuff. I was hoping to give him this ancient elven armor, but he needs 22 strength. So we're just gonna pile strength on him, or I will respec him because I think he needs more armor. He's just not doing very well at the moment. Morgan. I did pick up another staff, which is better than what she's got. And better than what she's got. And not as good as what she's got. She doesn't need one magic, she needs more defense. So I've already looked at Sten. Decided not to give him the Juggernaut stuff. Why don't I though? Look at that. With this fire resistant and these fire resistance, he could basically walk through fire. That might be really helpful. Let's give him the Juggernaut stuff. And he's got Usaris at the moment, which is fine. But let's see his character sheet. Gave him a little bit bonus of Constitution. But look at this, 50% fire resistance, 30% cold resistance. Wonderful amounts of resistances. He needs more Constitution, honestly, that's the only problem. The strength is good, but I think I'm just gonna pile Constitution on him from now on. Level up. Next. He doesn't get leveled up. Whoop! I touched the wrong thing. I want to go back into Orzammar. And plus, that just looks bitchin'. Look at those. Look at that Juggernaut set. He just looks great. Okay, so we're gonna go here now, and I will hopefully pick up with this tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this 2-hour plus session. I'll see you later.